Been urged to plan and be prudent with their finances this year. The economic outlook for the country in 2016 looks bleak, with the economy expected to grow by just over 1% this year. Analysts say a weak rand will see inflation rising and potentially more frequent interest rate hikes. South Africa also runs the risk of being downgraded to junk status, which means that the cost of borrowing will be expensive.
The GDP numbers for the last quarter of 2015 are expected to be released soon. They will indicate the direction the economy is likely to head this year. Yesterday's disappointing manufacturing figures have already indicated the economy is going through the doldrums, and economists are concerned the economy is likely to dip into a technical recession. The business and consumer confidence have also deteriorated in recent times, and the mining sector has also shown signs of deterioration.
The numbers that are coming out suggest that we are likely to see 2 quarters of negative growth this year. The manufacturing numbers that have come out recently, the business confidence that really is low, the consumer confidence that is equally low. It's just on the retail sector side, although it's still positive, we're likely to see a contraction from that end. In fact, the outcomes of the last quarter alone, we know with the minister changing, with the bank shares having fallen the way they have, suggested that we actually are in recessionary conditions. And one will not be surprised if we find a mild recession for South Africa in 2016.
The cost of imports is increasing, and this could lead to inflationary pressures. Consumers will feel the pinch. This could force the Reserve Bank to consider increasing interest rates in an effort to cap inflation. Economists say South Africa faces a high risk of junk status.
The chances of being rated as junk status are higher. We'll have to borrow more just to survive. We'll have to pay more for those borrowings because we will be seen as an unreliable or not as a steady repayer of debts that we run up. And that will make it more difficult. And so we'll find that government, which can't balance its own budget account, will find that the cost of borrowing will become more expensive because the lenders will say, we're not going to lend you money to buy your government bonds or whatever because we're not sure that we're going to get our money back.
With world economic activity slowing, the demand for commodities from emerging markets are deteriorating, and this also leads to commodity prices reducing in value. Naledi Mulif, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Well, Nigerians